Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Welcome to Good Movies and Music. My name's AJ. So today we're here with another movie reaction. We're watching Stripes from 1981. And there's a couple of reasons why I picked this movie. A big picture reason and a small specific reason. The specific reason is that this movie is having its 40th anniversary. It was released in June of 1981. And the big picture reason is that I just honestly haven't seen that many Bill Murray movies. You know, I thought I had, and I was going down his filmography, and I just realized, name all his big films, Meatballs, Stripes, Groundhog Day, Lost in Translation, The Life Aquatic, and I just haven't seen any of these movies. And I think it's really just a byproduct of the fact that Bill Murray has been famous for so long. I'm in my 30s, and he's consistently been a part of the pop culture fabric since before I was born. So I think it's just a product of just having seen him just everywhere my whole life that I just assumed I'd watched more of his films than I actually had. I actually only watched Ghostbusters for the first time last year. But actually I have a specific reason for that, why I hadn't watched Ghostbusters 1 or 2, is because when I was a little kid, I was just old enough that Ghostbusters 2 was on heavy rotation on basic cable. And, we'd flip through the channels, and if that was on, there's always those scenes with that painting. And I remember just it really scaring the hell out of me when I was a little kid. And I just remember thinking, I'm not old enough to watch this. And for whatever reason, I just never made my way back around to watching Ghostbusters until last year. And I promise not to go on too much of a tangent here, but what's extra mind-blowing about that is that my first cartoon ever, as a little kid that I was a big fan of, shortly after being able to walk and talk, that young, my favorite cartoon was The Real Ghostbusters. I'm pretty sure my first Halloween costume ever was a Ghostbusters costume. I was super into Ghostbusters, but the cartoon, not the movie. So yeah, that's why I watched Ghostbusters for the first time only last year. And if you want my quick 10-second review of it, honestly, I think it's one of those movies that you just had to have been there. I enjoyed it, it was fun, but it wasn't the mind-blowing or sort of, groundbreaking experience that I think it probably was if you were a kid watching that in the theater for the first time way back when. And I get that whole sort of you had to have been there generational moment. I mean, I know as a millennial we have plenty of those examples. For instance, the movie Space Jam, which, by the way, also features Bill Murray. And I love that movie. I know a lot of Gen Xers and Gen Z people just really don't think that's a good movie, just, think it's terrible. But as a millennial, that movie came out at the right time for me, and that is a cherished childhood classic. And honestly, I've only grown to love that movie more having watched The Last Dance on ESPN last year, because that documentary series totally recontextualized Michael Jordan for me. And the fact that that's the same guy that starred in a Bugs Bunny movie, that's just extra hilarious to me now. I'm wondering if Michael Jordan's acting process in Space Jam was that he had to invent reasons in his mind why the Monstars were talking smack behind his back and disrespecting him, just so he could have that extra fire. I'm sure on some level he still has some lingering resentment against Danny DeVito just because he had to get himself in that mindset. But anyway, this is all just a long roundabout way of saying, yeah, I haven't watched very many Bill Murray movies, but we're here to correct that. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to be watching Stripes because, like I said, it's the 40-year anniversary. Got to show some respect. So let's just jump into it. This is going to be my reaction to Stripes from 1981, directed by Ivan Reitman, starring Bill Murray. Let's go.
This is the Army.
That 70s/80s music.
And a hot meal to warm you up.
That music is so era-specific.
It's 100 ways to prove yourself.
It's my philosophy, $100 shine and a $3 pair of boots.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I just feel like maybe he didn't slip him the right amount of money. That was a little sketchy the way he did that.
Hey, come on, man.
Just throws the ticket.
Thanks for the ride, pal.
Did they not pay him? Is everyone just ripping everyone off here?
I thought that was a dog around your neck.
If that's humor, don't bother.
Would you be careful with those?
Adam, perhaps you'd like to eat your luggage.
Oh, my balls. Oh, my balls.
This is basic English.
Harold Ramis.
My name is Russell Ziski, and I'm going to be your instructor for the next 5 weeks.
I have a soft spot for Harold Ramis in that anyone who can be a really great actor, especially like a comedic actor, but is also a great writer, that's goals, you know? That's just like respect to anybody who can do both of those things really well.
Yes, she speaks some English.
Son of bitch, shit. Actually, I'm a photographer. I took this job because I love people. Getting to know you and then taking a few action photos of you while I drive.
Will you stop? Watch the road. Turn around. Stop with the pictures. Face the road.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we blame cell phones, but distracted driving has been around for as long as there's been driving.
You're a bum. And that's all you'll ever be. A bum.
The bum's lost, Mr. Lebowski.
And I don't think I want to take your abuse.
He's having a bad day, isn't he?
But if it ain't, that'll be alright as long as there's sunshine and a big old roof.
And as long as you got pizza, everything will be alright.
That's my car! Hey, man!
Instant finance! You're late on the payments!
And he lost the pizza. Oh, come on. This music is very Chaplin-esque. Just expect the title card to pop up now. He kept the pizza. That was definitely past the 5-second rule.
You come home and you order our food and then you play those stupid Tito Puente albums until 2 in the morning.
There's nothing stupid about Tito Puente. I get down on some Tito Puente. Vamos rumberos que la rumba ya va a empezar.
Go away. Nice shot, John.
Was that intentional? Didn't seem intentional.
Yo! Here we are, my man. Alright, come to Papa. Toss that thing. Let's go.
You know, in retrospect, that was the obvious joke, but I still just did not see it coming.
This doesn't look bad.
What, the army? You're kidding.
Look at this little soundtrack. It's a nice little bit of funk.
Hey, this is a loading zone. We're not parking it. We're abandoning it.
Can't believe we're doing this.
Oh, in that case.
Listen,
Car theft, that sort of thing. Convicted? Yeah. No.
never convicted.
That's good. Good. Are either of you, homosexuals?
No, we're not homosexual, but we are willing to learn.
Ramis coming along too? Why? What's his motivation?
Are you, holding?
Oh! Beverly Hills Cop.
Sorry for me.
I forget this guy's name, but he's great in those movies.
May I help you?
Yes, I want to thank you for saving my life over in Vietnam.
I don't think that was me.
Well, you're right. It was Normandy Beach. I was shot up pretty bad.
What happens if I refuse to get on the bus?
Oh, you look like a sensitive, intelligent guy. Don't make me shoot you. What do you think? I hope we don't go to war.
Excuse me, stewardess. Is there a movie on this flight?
John Candy. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I almost didn't end up watching this today, or any movie, just because I'm just feeling a little down, just a little tired. But I'm glad I did, because I'm immediately in a better mood. Spirits are lifted.
Fine-looking group of men, wouldn't you say so? Boy, I hope this is the mess hall. How's it going, Eisenhower?
I'm Sergeant Holcomb. I'm your drill sergeant.
Is he always angry?
Before we proceed any further...
Hulk?
Yes, sir.
You don't say sir to me. I'm a sergeant. I work for a living. Yes, Sergeant. I didn't hear you.
Think this guy's overdoing it a bit?
On your feet, boy.
It's pretty old for a boy.
Well, why don't you tell me your joke, son?
I don't think you'd think it's funny, sir. Sergeant.
just got my haircut 2 days ago, and John Candy's face was my face, pretty much. How does Bill Murray basically still have the same hair, though? They just, like, gave him just a light trim.
33. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right.
Hey, we're walking.
Left.
I like how Harold Ramis just always seems like he's just getting a kick out of everything. Like, he just experiences novelty to an extra degree than the rest of us.
I've always been kind of a pacifist. When I was a kid, my father told me never hit anyone in anger unless you're absolutely sure you can get away with it.
Now I know why I have always lost women to guys like you. I mean, it's not just the uniform. It's the stories that you tell. I know I'm speaking for the entire platoon when I say this run should be postponed until this platoon is better rested.
Hold it down fine, men. Are they in my company? No, sir. Oh, here come your men now, sir.
That sound design, I felt every bit of that.
You screw this up, Stillman, and I'll have you assigned to a weather station above the Arctic Circle. You got that?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good.
It's come to my attention that several members of the 3rd Platoon Bravo Company left this military post without permission. I want to know who it was.
Got him.
You think you know something about everything, don't you?
I'm talking about something important, like discipline and duty and honor and courage. And you ain't got none of it.
Those words mean so much to a man who scrubs garbage cans.
So maybe someday you'll understand what the hell I'm talking about.
It's interesting he just joined the army and he's already trying to escape. But that was like his last ditch.
Back in an apartment.
No other prospects move.
See if I can get my cab job back.
Ah, I see. Wants his cab job back. Once he's had a taste of this, he's ready to go back to his old life. Because he realizes that was much easier. As annoying as it was.
You desert now. It's a federal offense. Come on, I'll take my chances with the feds. This isn't what you think.
I'm glad these characters are back. They had really good chemistry in that bus depot scene.
I'm going to treat it like a UFO sighting. I saw something, but I'm not quite sure what it was.
Thank you.
Sir, we don't know where the shells are going to go.
The only way to learn anything is to do it. Now fire the weapon.
Any of you suckholes want to come up here and knock me off? Incoming!
Oh, we're here. Come on. Come on, it's Spain. Let's go.
All right, now this is the second time we've let you guys off, so let's not let it happen a third time. Is that clear?
Who plays a better scoundrel than Bill Murray?
No, it's okay. General Barnaky's going to be gone until tomorrow morning.
Good. You know, you're very pretty. For a cop.
Oh, thanks a lot.
What's everybody so down about? Didn't everybody make it with a beautiful MP tonight, huh?
Oh, Stillman freaked out when the MPs brought us back.
Will you guys just relax? We got plenty of time. What time is it now?
2 a.m.
Okay, 0200. What time we get up?
5 a.m.
Didn't you ever cram for a test before? Right shoulder, palms. Right face. Your left. Your left. Come on, rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Black guys, help the white guys, okay? Your left.
What did he say?
We're Americans with a capital A, huh? You know what that means? We are the wretched refuse. We're the underdog. We're mutts. But there's no animal that's more faithful, that's more loyal, more lovable than the mutt. We're all very, very different, but there is one thing that we all have in common. We were all stupid enough to enlist in the Army. All we have to do is to be the great American fighting soldier that is inside each one of us and make me proud. Fall in? Yeah! Fair time! Fair time! Oh no! Oh no! A one, two, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom.
Where the hell have you been, soldier?
Training, sir!
What kind of training, son?
Army training, sir! 3, 5, 7. Oh, the lazy dog! Sir!
Wonder how much practice that took them to get down. I mean, like the actors in real life, not the characters.
These are exactly the kind of go-getters I want working on my EM-50 project in Italy.
Oh, but sir, these men...
Don't butt me, Captain.
This movie felt like it was just about to wind down, and now we're just going to a whole new continent.
Raise it, Sergeant.
What's it gonna be?
Gentlemen, this is the EM-50.
Is that a Winnebago? Okay.
Well, I was kind of thinking we'd get a couple companions this weekend.
Too bad the girls are in Germany. No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
Oh,
no.
yeah, yeah.
Can you take the truck out? Uh-oh.
Are you gonna get sick or something?
It's my truck!
Verboten. I don't know if Germans know that that means forbidden. I probably know 5 words in German, and somehow that's one of them.
Here you go. There you go.
That one.
Leave the radio on?
What do you mean?
Just short wave.
EM-50?
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
I have a platoon in CO being held by hostile enemy.
They're Russian troops, about 200. Send help.
That's our unit.
They came looking for us.
Looks like it actually does something beyond just being a silly looking Winnebago with truck. Oh! Uh-oh. This truck is for real. Nice.
Are you okay?
Where are they? Oh, hi.
I stand next to the door. I'm gonna blow it.
Oh, everybody back! Everybody back!
We got a mission of the tank behind us. Move it.
Yeah, no kidding. Right behind them. Oh. I love that this silly looking RV ends up being the thing that helps him save the day. These guys just can't catch a break, can they? Oh, again with the coffee in the face.
Thank you. It's great to be back home.
Guts.
Senator, hang on to that, will you, for me? Oh, I wrote, I didn't know if you'd come.
Oh, you old dog.
Wow, okay. Alright, that was Stripes starring Bill Murray. And you know, this movie further helps me sort of cement my theory about Bill Murray's acting career, which is I think he has at least two distinct phases in terms of his approach to acting. In this earlier phase, it's the 80s and 90s, it's a younger Bill Murray, and he's very just tuned in to playing the scoundrel. He's just very brilliant at just being this really dry, but sort of also just a loose cannon. Like, he's good at being very calm and mellow, but at any moment he could just burst out into just something loud and wild and unexpected. And the whole time he's just bringing this energy of sort of this like scoundrel, ne'er-do-well, almost even con man type of energy. He's just so comfortable in that sort of role. There was definitely hints of that in Ghostbusters. And like I said, I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but, you see clips and trailers and just, like I said, he's out there in the pop culture ether. So I feel like I've seen enough of this era of Bill Murray to just feel like, yeah, he just really has it down playing that sort of lovable scoundrel. It's very much a sort of Looney Tunes type of energy, which, it's fun that he was in Space Jam in the 90s, because, yeah, he almost plays some of this like a Bugs Bunny type of character. And then you have later era Bill Murray, I'd say the last 10 years or so. And the way he approaches acting now, his characters tend to be these sort of eccentric, yet very zen and mellow, sort of wizened, eccentric characters. He's become even more dry in his delivery, if that's possible. And it's to the point where just anything he says, you're liable to start laughing, whether or not it was written as a joke or not, just because he delivers with such a dryness. And he just has this zen, meditative quality to the way he just carries himself on screen now. And I think he realizes that people are starting to view him that way, and I think he definitely leans into it. I think on some level that's probably a product of working with Jim Jarmusch and Wes Anderson for the past couple of decades at this point. I think definitely both those directors have a style where the acting is very much subdued or muted or sort of very dry in that way. So yeah, definitely those two distinct eras of Murray. But yeah, other than that, just, fun, light movie. This is actually probably be a pretty good like Sunday matinee movie. Like if it's at the weekend and, I don't have a lot going on, I just want a good belly laugh. This would be a good kind of movie to throw on for that sort of mood. Definitely looking forward to watching some more Ivan Reitman on this channel. Might finally get around to Ghostbusters 2 after not having watched it my whole childhood because that painting scared me. But yeah, anyway, had fun with that. Yeah, Bill Murray just really excels as the lovable, charming scoundrel. But that's going to do it for me for today. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow along with more of my movie reactions, we do comedy, we do action, we do horror, we do sci-fi, just a little bit of everything, So if you want to follow along with my movie reactions, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications because that lets you know when I upload a new video. Signing out for today, this has been Good Movies and Music. My name's AJ. Thanks for watching and have a good day.